we should be live. Let me check. There we go. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We should be live now. Perfect. Okay, great. There we are. All right, so little bit of some technical difficulties. I don't know if the beginning portion was caught by anyone. I was just kind of testing out the microphone. So we have Mr. Roberto Casas over here saying nice. We really appreciate that, Mr. Roberto Casas. I always like to shout everyone out who's here for the first time. Sorry, let me lower my volume over here on my phone. Mr. Roberto, I think this is the first time that I've seen you here on the live stream. If it is, let us know. But I do want to say I always like shouting out all of my viewers that are on here for the very first time. So guys, welcome to my live streams. I know normally I do Sundays, right? But if you're following me over on Twitter, and also I made a community post here on YouTube as well. So it was basically today there was an Apple event and not many people were talking about it, but hey, all right, I see Vicente here saying first. Also, we have Aaron Wilfork saying I'm in here. Nice to see you here, Aaron. I know that the notifications are just being sent out right now. Thankfully, I do have my water. It is a little here in my room right now. It's a little toasty. It's really warm. It's a little too warm for my liking. But we shall see how this is gonna go. I have a hoodie, so I think that was a little mistake. But we have a lot to talk about today, guys. So there was an Apple event. I'm not sure if anyone. Normally, this is the event for like the nerds. So like for me, literally, like I was at my job at AT&T and I was streaming the Apple event on our DirecTV streaming box. I had to know. I had to know. So there's a lot of things that we have to talk about. And again, normally this stream is on Sunday and of course Wednesday. But I did make that community post and also tweeted out that we were gonna have this Monday stream. By the way, The band giveaway winners, I'm really sorry. I've been really busy. I'm going to reach out to you guys basically very soon. But long story short, so I've just been, man, work has been insane, right? And then also trying to figure out my YouTube schedule here has also kept me pretty busy. But for my giveaway winners on the bands, don't worry. I'm going to reach out to you very soon. Normally, I order all of the giveaway bands. At least this is what my accountant told me, is that whenever it's YouTube payday, so YouTubers get paid once a month, that is when I need to, utilize those funds from the business account, if you will, because my YouTube channel, it is a business, it is the Juan and Only. But anyway, guys, what I'm getting at is I'm going to reach out to you guys very soon because, on those giveaways, I'm going to send them out on the, pretty soon. And so I'm just going to reach out to you. There's Taher Hussein, which was our live winner. I don't know if Taher is a little late right now. Hopefully he hops on stream right now or pretty soon. I want to say he's over in India, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to wait, hopefully. I do also have some other giveaway winners, including Mike. So, guys, I'm going to reach out to you guys very soon. Just been very, very busy right now. We have Jenna Rose with the high and less than 3. Jenna, thank you for the high. There he is. Taher there. I see him. I see Taher. What's going on, man? So, Taher was our winner on our live stream giveaway. So, Taher, I'm actually going to respond to you after this live stream. I know that you had emailed me, so I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to follow up with some additional instructions and get that band sent out to you here in the coming days. So don't worry about that. Just wanted to acknowledge that first and foremost here on stream. Shout out to my giveaway winners, by the way. It seems like there was about 3 or 4 contestants that officially claimed the prize. Taher was one of them. Oh, Taher, you're in Texas. Great. Awesome. So you're domestically here. So I'm just going to ship it out to you. And so again, just I'm going to respond to your email. I wanted to let you know. We also have Apple Watch Punk saying, yo, with the period. What's up, Apple Watch Punk? We do have Vicente Ramos as well. Our moderator. he was technically first. I'm gonna say he was technically first. And he's just reminding everyone to subscribe and follow. There's my link tree right there. Jenna, and like the live. Okay, so Jenna might even have to be. So Vicente, I don't know how you feel about this. Or wait, Jenna, actually, you're gonna have to ask both Mike and Vicente. I mean, I think it'd be cool to have you as third moderator, just in case. You know what I mean? So we got Vicente. We also have Mike, but then again, Mike plays a bigger role in the Discord. So he's helping me out a lot with our Discord server, which I know Mike. I know Mike is eventually gonna hop on here. Hopefully, if not, I don't know if he's working. I need to get better at Discord. I suck at Discord. Like, I don't know what it is about it. I think it's because I have social media burnout. Literally, like, I manage so many already, right? So there's the Facebook that I have, my Instagram, Snapchat. But then again, Snapchat is a little bit more personal for me. That's where I kind of interact with my friends for the most part. There's also X. Oh no, I always said I wouldn't refer to it as X. I mean Twitter. I have my Twitter account, but and what else? What else do I have? Well, it's not really technically social media, but I have my Gmail, my emails that I respond to on the daily. I feel like I check my emails more often than anything else. YouTube, my YouTube as well could be considered I mean, it is. Yeah, YouTube is a social media platform, so I also have that. Aaron says, I'll take runner-up if no one responds. That's funny, Tahir. I like the video first. Nice. I appreciate that, Tahir. Nice to have you on here. So, all right. So now that we went over the nitty-gritty and updated you guys on the giveaway, and also, let's see, what else? Is there anything else on the agenda? No, there is not. So let's go ahead and start talking about the new M3 chipset that was just recently released. Now, guys, I'm going to let go of the iPad here for a second and let go of the live chat, because this event was really for the nerds. So people like me. I thoroughly enjoy my MacBook. Our moderator, Vicente, actually me and him, or rather him and I, being grammatically correct here, right? Vicente and I, whatever. We basically have the same computer. So historically, I've been a MacBook I've been a MacBook guy, rather. You guys know that I've reviewed MacBooks. Actually, my first video that started to take off on YouTube, I have very fond memories of it, was way back in the day. I'm talking maybe 5 years ago when I reviewed the MacBook Air. And at that point, Apple Silicon still wasn't a thing. You know, it was all Intel chips. But that was my first video ever that I uploaded. And then for me back then, right? So back then, hitting 1K in terms of views overnight was insane. Like, that to me was the moment where I was like, man, I think I can become like a YouTuber, right? And it's silly to think now, because I mean, like, especially during this holiday season, guys, these videos are going to get cranked out. So tomorrow's Halloween, really starting from like November 15th-ish all the way to the end of the year, it's going to be just video after video. So my social life is literally going to take a massive downturn, but I think that's okay. I think it's a decent sacrifice, right? Because we have so much content that we still have to cover here. And then it comes all the Christmas content, right? So over the holidays, I like to review consoles, because during that time, guess what? There's a lot of people searching up for console reviews, namely PlayStation 5s, Xboxes. Nintendo still hasn't released their newest console. But yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know that there's so much content coming up. So if you haven't subscribed already, you already know what you need to do. Literally. I mean, I hate sounding like a broken record. And also, I hate sounding like the cliche YouTuber, like, subscribe to my channel and everything or whatever. Like, I mean, yes, you should subscribe, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It's I guess an identity crisis I deal with. Let's see. So we have Jenna Rose. Is that at me, Vicente? Oh, wait, hold on. So Vicente says, it's almost like you talk to too many people on socials. I mean, yes, kind of. I mean, yeah. I mean, I do. I'm pretty active. Hong Kong Foam Flinging M3 chips. Yes, we're about to get into that. Hong Kong. So we're give me just a second. We're going to go into the nitty gritty of that. Vicente, LOL, not Jenna. Jenna, good job. Grammar King Juan. I like to speak English, but also likewise, I like my Spanish to be on point. Porque si no sabes hablar el español bien, entonces te consideramos un no sabo. Y yo jamás en mi vida quiero ser un no sabo kid. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm Hispanic American. Ain't no way I'm gonna be a no sabo. I'm gonna just put that out there, right? Mi español siempre lo voy a practicar y me encanta hablarlo de todos modos. I mean, se suena magnificente. O sea, es un idioma que... Anyway, so I was just hyping up Spanish. Look who joined. All right, so we have Miss Kara. Hey, hello, Kara. Miss Shay. What are you doing for Halloween? Nothing. I am working for Halloween. That's what I'm doing. So I don't know. I do work. I really wish I could have gone out trick-or-treating with my nephew. I love my nephew, by the way. He's coming tomorrow. He was a little sick, but tomorrow I'm going to spend some time with him before work. He likes Coco Melon a lot, right? Like, this kid is mesmerized by Coco Melon. But tomorrow, since it's Halloween, I'm going to play him all these Halloween specials, and I have some candy for him. So hopefully his dad doesn't watch my live streams because, yeah, he's kind of spoiled. He's going to get some candy. Let's talk about some M3 chips, though. Okay, so let's discuss what went down on the Apple event. This was kind of a quick one. It was a 30-minute event. And honestly, like, it really is just for the nerds, right? So there's a lot of dates. So there's some are available to order now. Some are going to be available, I believe, this upcoming Friday, if not the next. And then some models are available later in November. Now, mind you, I had to watch the live stream while I was at my job. So I was kind of in and out. So let's see already on Apple's website. So mainly we have MacBook Pros, we have iMacs, those are the ones that are going to be available starting in November. So that's going to be available starting on the 7th of November. But the MacBook Pro is supercharged now by the M3, the M3 Pro, and the M3 Max chip. So guys, I'm basically just here on Apple's website, as you guys can see. So there's the MacBook Pro and then the new iMac lineup. On the exterior, aside from a new color option on the MacBook Pro, it seems like on the surface, everything is pretty identical to the prior models. Now, I know me and Vicente kind of have a tough question. I think I already know the answer. But I have an M1 Max chip. I knew that when the M2 came out, I knew I had no need for it. But now that we have the M3 and all of these statistics that they put out, I want to say this is on average like 2.3 times faster than my computer. So that's already double effectiveness already. So a 2x speed is, double the speed, duh. But it's a little bit more. It's 2.3. So anyway, supercharged by the M3 Pro, and the M3 Max. And then actually stop the live stream right now. I forgot to ask Vicente, Jenna, if Mike is on here. Also, anyone else really who can respond. How is the audio coming through? Does anyone have any headphones on right now? Or is anyone watching on some AirPods? If you are or are not, if someone can let me know. I should have adjusted the settings on my streaming platform software, OBS, and so now it should be coming through both headphones, or at least that's what is expected. I followed the video to a T. It was pretty straightforward. So if anyone in the chat is listening to the live stream with headphones, definitely let me know if you can hear it through both sides, because I knew before we were having a problem where the live stream, if you were listening through headphones, it would only be coming through one of those. So let's see. So Vicente No Sabo Kid. Vicente is saying Magnificente, new nickname for me. I like that. Magnificente. I like that. We write that down. Vicente, no. Aaron is saying 30 minutes long. That event was scary fast. Yeah, it was. They wrapped it up very quickly. I still have a little bit more of things that I have to say about the event, but it was very it went by fast. Damn M3 Ultra, but when? I'm gonna tell you here in a second. Vicente, honestly, I'd take renewed time. honestly, I'd take renewed time frames like iPhones. Can you elaborate a little bit, Vicente? Jenna, I have a really old MacBook. Jenna, let me find out you have one of the MacBooks that still has a glowing logo. If you do, it's time for you to upgrade. Like, seriously, come on now. Vicente, I hear you on both sides, por fin. Nice. All right, perfect. Vicente, thanks so much for confirming. Okay, so now we got the audio quality is now much better now that we have the continuity cameras with the iPhone. The microphone, of course. And by the way, big shout out to Vicente, because these live streams, of course, were brought to you by the Juan and Only, but also Vicente. So Vicente was a guy who has definitely helped me out with the production value of these live streams. You guys know before, or maybe you guys do or don't know, but I would stream with my Sony camera, but I don't know, something about the colors and like the default colors on the Sony camera, they're really washed out, right? So they don't look true to life. Like, I look very pasty, like light skin, and I'm not. Like, in person, I'm like an olive skin, right? So we got that situated. We got the microphone situation handled, which of course the Shure microphone hopefully is nice and you guys can hear me nice and clear. We fixed the problem where the internet was bugging for so long. If you guys remember the little era that I had to go through with, like, man, it would just bug. It was like 1 megabyte per second internet. That's fixed finally, and now thankfully we have the audio situation. So anyway, big shout out to Vicente for also reminding me for all of this stuff. And I know that, you know, not everyone saw my community post. I did want to say sorry for having to make this live stream on a Monday rather than my Sunday schedule. All right, let me see. Rahit, you're on here. Nice, man. Nice to see you here. He's saying crisp. Let me know what time it is over there in India right now, Rahit. I'd like to know. Aaron is saying, yes, the fuck it is. Vicente, 10 out of 10. Professional stream. There we go. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what we wanted for this channel. Tahir says, Juan, I like to create my own band wall. Can you tell me where you get the mounts for the bands? Are they multiple pieces? And if they are, how much are they a piece? Audio is good. Okay, thanks. So Tahir, yes, absolutely. I'm gonna get you hooked up with my band wall holder plug, right? It's this guy on Etsy. He's awesome. His store is called Papo Store, Papo Store. Papo Store. If you hit him up on Etsy, let him know that the Juan and Only sent you, and he might hook you up with a couple holders. And the way that it works, Tahir, is these holders are 5 a piece. So each holder holds 5 bands. Now the thing is, he has different designs, right? So there's a design for like these bands over here. So anything that's like sport like related, or I know that I don't know how much of a band lover or bandaholic you are, but the woven nylon bands from back in like 2016, those also fit the sport band kind of style. So do the solo loops, so do the sport bands, which are much higher up. So that holder has a specific design because the guy 3D prints them, right? And then if you have any of the leather bands or any of the ultra bands, you need to let him know because the holder needs to be a little thicker to accommodate for like the metal buckles and stuff like that. So anyway, long story short, Tahir, I'm going to reach out to you and respond to your email, and then the other giveaway winners who have also reached out to me either tonight or tomorrow morning. Again, I apologize for the delay. Very much acknowledging and congratulating you guys for winning. That's so exciting. But yeah, I'm going to mail out your prize sometime in November, and this is just because of what my not accountant told me. So yeah, so just be patient with that. And you're gonna get them sent out pretty soon. It's nice to know that you're out in Texas. I want to say my other giveaway winners are also here in the States, but even if y'all weren't, it doesn't matter. My giveaways are international. So I know some of my winners, I think Rahit, correct me if I'm wrong, but Rahit, you won one of my giveaways a long time ago, and I just had to sign in to the Apple India website, and then I was able to order him whatever he needed. So that was nice. So thanks, guys. All right, let me keep up here a little bit more with the stream. How long have we been on stream? We've been on here for 18 minutes. We're doing good timing. We still have a little bit to talk about more about the M3 family of chips because I think that this new chipset is going to be insane. And I'm kind of considering upgrading. I'm not going to lie. Not only because of the new color, but I mean, This new MacBook can now, man, my Superman curl's crazy. There's this one curl that like throughout the day will randomly just drop, and it's like the perfect curl, but I hate it because it's, I don't know, I guess I'm just not used to the curls in front of my face. All right, Vicente, to elaborate, how often would you update your iPhone? Like you said, if you had iPhone 13 or 14, would you upgrade to the 15 or would you wait 4 years? I would take the same for the MacBook Pro. Very nice question by our moderator, Vicente. So look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I personally, me, the one and only YouTuber, upgrade every year. Now, even before I was a YouTuber, I would still upgrade every year. I have not stopped. For me, it's a tradition. Do not roast me. I am an adult, and I can make decisions for myself. They're not the soundest decisions, but look, I upgrade every year. However, normally, for most people, I would say stay away from that habit because back then, it was a different statement to say that you had the freshest iPhone because back then, and I'm talking iPhone 5 and older, the upgrades back then were way more meaningful. So like if you remember the iPhone, let's say 4 to 4S, like on the exterior they were the same device, but you literally doubled the RAM. You now had Siri, you had better cameras, you had they fixed the whole cellular connectivity issue. Like back then they felt like genuine upgrades. Likewise, when you went from the 6 to like the 6S, the 6S introduced, I forget the exact name of the feature, but it was a beloved feature, 3D Touch. That's what it was. Do you guys remember 3D Touch? 3D Touch was revolutionary. That was the feature where like depending on how hard you pressed, your iPhone would do something differently. And so that's when they debuted like the peek and pop feature where like if you had a link or if you received the link, you can like poke at it. So like the harder you pressed on the screen, it would like essentially pop out a preview of that link. Now that feature still is available, but it's a dumbed down version of it. It's no longer the actual 3D press. It's just you hold it down for like a second or two and then it pops up. But anyway, my point being, normally nowadays, like an iPhone 14 to 15, not the best upgrade. I would not recommend it unless you really want USB-C, unless the titanium is a big factor for you. It's really not all that great. It just goes to show Apple's marketing as well. They made the new iPhone 15 Pro Max more expensive by $100. Don't forget that, guys. The regular 15 Pro stayed at the same price of $999. But the Pro Max is $200 more expensive now than the regular Pro. And we all know that the Pro Max is the more popular model. I know at my job, it's 80% likelihood. Someone wants an upgrade, they're going to want the 15 Pro Max. Like, it just makes sense. You know what I mean? So 14 to 15, I would just wait another year. You can save your $1,000 or $1,200. Trust me. If you're going from 13 to 15, I think it'd be more of a personal kind of conversation like, hey, why do you feel like you need to upgrade? Because even the 13 Pro Max already, if we're comparing 13 Pro Max to 15 Pro Max, they're really not all that different. They almost on the exterior look identical. The camera module is roughly about the same size. We, of course, have different materials, so we go from stainless steel to titanium, but more or less they're about the same phone. You know what I mean? So even then, I'd give it a 50-50. Like from 14 to 15, 10% of you guys will probably need to upgrade. And by need to upgrade, you know, you Apple sheep know exactly what I'm talking about. From 13 to the 15, that's about a 40% nice-ish upgrade. So I guess it gets, a 40%, 4 out of 10. But if you're coming from like a 12 Pro Max or anything older than the 15, of course, is going to make a ton of sense. Let me go here through the live chat just a little bit. I still want to talk a little bit more about the new chipsets and the new color and pricing options for the new MacBooks. So let me try to catch up here real quick. We have Tahir. Actually, hold on. Vicente, if you would upgrade every 3 to 4 years and maybe upgrade till M4. Oh, and then the other part of Vicente's question, my MacBooks, I stopped upgrading every year. It was getting ridiculous. I was spending so much money on upgrading every year, and it was futile. It was literally useless. Like, why? An 11% gain in performance for what? $3,000? Like, it was stupid. I was younger. Now I'm a little wiser, and it's just like, no, you can just review them, send them back, or whatever you need to do. And then once you finally need to upgrade, then yeah, do what you got to do. But for the time being, yeah, The M3 sounds tempting, especially with the new color and the now new 128 gigabytes of RAM option, but I might have to wait until the M4. Rahit says 7:40 a.m. Wow, so it's 7:40 over in India where Rahit is at right now. So man, we appreciate that. Apple event was at 5:30 a.m., which I missed, though I was awake but was taking a shower. Watched it on YouTube on 2x speed. Nice, man. Yeah, that 2x speed. That way you got right through the nitty gritty, huh, man? So that's awesome. I love Rahit that you're just as much of an Apple nerd as me. I mean, like I'm telling you, I was at work and we're allowed to like, demo the DirecTV that we have in store. And so I just streamed the event on the TV and was listening to it. Tahir says, okay, thank you. So no problem, man. Yeah, Tahir, you always know you can come on here and ask me any question. I'm here literally to give out free advice and bread because that's just the kind of person that I am. So if you ever need advice, come on my streams. Ask me a personal question, Rahit says, yes, I won. Thanks for the giveaway. Much appreciated. There you go. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know. I mean, Rahit knows that my giveaways from the start. And, by the way, Rahit, I do want to shout out Rahit. I know he tries to make it to the live streams as many times as he can. And you guys know me. Anytime that you guys have a chance, man, I'm so grateful when y'all pull up. But Rahit was definitely here from before 10K. Like, me and Rahit, man, like, this is my homie. This is my bro. He was here from when the channel first started, and it's kind of crazy to see that the channel is about to hit 65K, man. But all right, guys. So the chat right now, or at least not the chat, the live stream has been running for about 25 minutes. So let me just finally go back to what we have available for us right now as far as the MacBook Pros. So here are the highlights. I mean, Apple, of course, is going to call this the most advanced chipset ever built for a personal computer. You have the M3, the M3 Pro, and the M3 Max chip. The new MacBooks have up to 22 hours of battery life for the ultimate and Pro portability. I was wondering if that's higher or lower. I have to look and compare. But yeah, so the M3, this is a nice little chart by Apple. I'm gonna put it on screen right now. I'm gonna have it up here for a little while. But also, if you guys want to screenshot that or follow along on Apple's website themselves, I'm trying not to get glare. There we go. So I think this is nice. I'm gonna put it right here. Oop, right there. That's perfect right there. Ah, that glare. I hate that glare. So anyway, this is what I'm gonna read. So the M3 has an 8-core CPU. Ah, there we go. So we should be good. Now I'm getting no sound. Okay, great. All right. We should be good now. Sorry, guys. We had to do a quick little reset over here on the OBS system. Vicente, that was weird. No, Vicente, my MacBook was plugged in. But, all right. I fixed the audio problem, or at least I know why the audio wasn't coming through. So there we go. Okay, great. All right, we're back. We're back. Sorry about that, guys. I really don't know what happened with OBS here. So maybe I think it's because Vicente, I've had my MacBook actually, I haven't restarted it or shut it down in a long time. So I'm going to do that after this stream. Let me go grab my iPad real quick, though, because I left it on my bed. 1 second. All right, wonderful, wonderful. So thank you guys so much for your patience there. That really does mean a lot to me. I know sometimes these streams, as much as I'd love for these streams to go perfectly, sometimes you have some technical difficulties, and you just kind of have to power through them. Sometimes you have to improvise a little bit. Let's see. So, we have Corey on here. Corey, Juan, and fam. Hey, y'all. What's going on, Corey? Nice to see that you're out here, man. That really means a lot to me. I'm just going to try to catch up here with the live chat. Corey sending the good vibes from Winnipeg. I got sound now. Nice. So always with the Winnipeg vibes, and I love that you keep reminding us, man. Corey, never stop telling us about the Winnipeg vibes. I need to visit one day. Just Canada. I know so much about it because I'm just kind of low-key a geography nerd. Like Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia. I want to go to Prince Edward Island as well. I think the Yukon Territory would also be absolutely majestic to be out there. So nice to see you here, man. We really appreciate that. Aaron, sound, now you're good. Nice. I had no clue you're live. Feel bad joking in so late. No, you're fine. Corey, normally I go live on Sundays, but because of the new Apple event, this is why I'm doing this stream on a Monday. Vicente, how many Adobe programs do you have running? I don't know, man, but I think I definitely know. I think I know what triggered it, man. So at least we're back on live right now. Tech woes, it happens. Yes, it does. All right, so guys, I'm just going to finish off real quick here with the rest of the M3 setup because I hate that happened because I was literally about to wrap up the live stream after I went over this, but the M3, the standard M3 can have a 10-core GPU. This is where things get crazy. The M3 Pro can have up to an 18-core CPU or GPU. The M3 Max gets even more absurd and can go up to a 40-core GPU. That is insane. 40 cores. Do you guys know how powerful that is? The M3 can go up to 24 gigs of RAM. The M3 Pro can go up to 36 gigabytes. And then the M3 Max can go up to 128 gigabytes. So aside from that, there's also a new model. There's now, I don't know why they call it this. So Apple's very sneaky with their marketing, right? Because typically, historically, this was the baseline model. This one right here, let me show y'all. This one right here on the right, this is the M3 Pro, or rather the M2 Pro and the M1 Pro variant, right? So this used to be the baseline option, but now Apple did something very sneaky. And what they did is that the MacBook Pros, whether you have the 16-inch or the 14-inch, historically have never offered a baseline M style chip option. It's always either been a Pro chip or what is it, Max, or is it, I always get those confused, Pro or Max chip, yeah, and then the Ultra chip is for the studio, okay. But anyway, yeah, it was always either Pro and Ultra option only, but this time, to entice consumers, now they have a MacBook Pro with the standard M3 chip, and it starts now at $15.99 or $14.99. I think it's $15.99. At least that's what the website's saying right here. So $15.99 option. And I have a lot of questions about that. Because, like, is that a MacBook Pro? Because think about it. They purposely did not upgrade the MacBook Air lines with the M3. At least I don't think so. Unless I missed something. But why else? So really, you should avoid a MacBook Pro with the standard M3 chips because you're getting finessed, like, seriously. And then on top of that, that's for the baseline 512 gigabyte storage option. So, like, who knows how great that storage option is, right? You get 8 gigabytes of unified memory, a 10-core GPU, and an 8-core CPU. So I don't know about all that, man, but all I know is I'm probably going to go the 16-inch route if I do decide to upgrade, although, god damn, if you wanted to go all the way fully spec'd out on a 16-inch, check this out. All right, so this is, by the way, the new space black color looks amazing. I think this color is one of the best colors we've ever seen on a MacBook. I'm jealous. This is one of the reasons why I might upgrade. But however, so the 16-inch, right? So your options are memory. On the highest tier, you can choose between 48, 64, or 128 gigabytes. Let's choose 128 gigabytes. That's going to add $1,000 to your sticker price. $1,000, my boy. 1,000. You know how much you can... There's just so much you can do with that. All right. Moving on. Storage on the highest tier option. If you go to Apple's website, you can customize that high tier, right? It starts at 1 terabyte. 2 terabyte, you start adding $400, okay? You would think naturally 4 terabytes would be $800, but no. Apple's very greedy, and actually to add an additional 2 terabytes, it's going to be $600, right? Okay, great. Now, if you want an 8 terabyte SSD, that is going to cost you an additional, guess how much? Just guess. $1,200. $1,200. Insane. All right, and then the rest is the keyboards and stuff in Final Cut Pro, so that really doesn't count. But this time around, if you wanted to max out, I don't know if you guys can see right there, if you want a fully spec'd out 16-inch MacBook Pro, that's going to set you back $7,199. You better make sure you get that school discount. I don't care. I don't even care if you don't go to school. Fake it. Forge it. Use a friend's. Go on Craigslist and offer someone $10 so that you can use their school ID and save some money. $7,000 for a MacBook. Imagine you get that stolen. Imagine someone hits a lick on your MacBook. That's $7,000 down the drain. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of money. That kind of reminds me of like territory of when the Mac Pro came out, and the whole Mac Pro plus XDR display was like $15K at a minimum. It was insane, crazy times. I still don't know what to think about this. These MacBooks are not delivering. See, this is what I'm a little confused about. There's a lot of dates here. So like some of these new MacBooks are releasing MacBook Pro available starting 11/7. Okay, so 11/7, but there were some models that were like available now, so that's weird. Let me see. So order now. No, all MacBooks were November 7th. I don't know what I saw. I was at work, so I'll have to double check with you guys. But some MacBooks I think were available to. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting confused. You can order them and pre-order them now, but they won't arrive until November. So, okay, not bad. But, all right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and check the live stream. Once again, I do want to thank everyone for still sticking around despite the technical difficulties. So I'm going to go through the live stream chat really quick, and I think I'm going to call it quits pretty soon. I'm a little tired, guys. Honestly, I'm human too. As much as I love YouTubing and going live with you guys, I would also very, very, very much to love to go to sleep, and I'm sure you guys cannot blame me. I'm sure you guys know exactly what shoes I'm in right now. It's just been a long day, but that's okay. I'm very thankful for today. It was a great day. Let's see, where should we start? Oh, by the way, I wanted to highlight Rahit's comment. Yes, bro, you have come a long way. 100K coming soon, man. You know it. Cora, I'd love to visit Yukon. See, you're Canadian, and you'd love to visit there. Imagine me as an American. Aaron, Tim Apple doesn't want you talking about the product. Man, at this point, I'm not affiliated with Apple, so I can be very open with them. However, I am praying, I'm hoping that maybe one day Tim Apple can hit me up for the new band release, maybe in 2024. It is a dream for now, but hey, it can happen. Y'all see my Superman curl, right? Like, it needs to stop. Like, why? Anyway. Corey says, my favorite place in Canada that I visited to date, Vancouver. I've actually been there. I've been to Vancouver over on the West Coast. I went when I visited my uncle in Seattle, and that was really cool. Jenna says, I do not know how powerful that is. Jenna, I think you're a little illiterate to the MacBook lineups, and that's okay. If you take offense in that, let me know. I can apologize to you on Snapchat if need be. Tech for your needs. At the end of it was filmed with the iPhone and edited with the Mac. Oh, you're talking about the presentation. I believe that. I think I've heard that before. Corey, Juan, Winnipeg, isn't that great? The good vibes come from me, not really Winnipeg. Come visit anytime, though. I'll set you up, give you the best tour. Okay, so like what? I know. See, so that's actually, so believe it or not, that kind of area of the geography of the North American continent is actually what kind of intrigues me. So here in the States, we have states like Montana, Idaho that border Canada, and these are well known for being very, very empty states. Like there's nothing to do out there, literally nothing, right? But that kind of fascinates me. I know that there's nothing out there, but I want to see that nothingness. You know what I mean? There's no nightlife to speak of out there in those states, and I would imagine that like Saskatchewan, and also Winnipeg are kind of the same way. I do know that Winnipeg has a ton of lakes, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, Corey. Vicente, it's a professional stream without experience. Chief King, hey Juan, I'm here watching from work. Hope all is well. I wanted to highlight you. I saw your comment before, man, but that's when I started to get some technical difficulties. I see you now, Chief King, and I want to acknowledge you. Thank you for being out here on the stream, man. Love to see it. Corey, I honestly thought the iMac would be more money. Literally, hold on. Actually, I didn't even highlight the iMacs. I was focused on the MacBooks. That's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. So the iMacs you can order now, but they're going to be available starting in November. So same thing with the iMacs. You can customize them from the M3 starting as low as $12.99. And honestly, that's not a bad price for an all-in-one. That's actually really good. Now, of course, you only get 256 gigabytes of storage, so I definitely recommend upgrading the storage at the bare minimum. 8 gigabytes of unified memory should be plenty if you're planning to use this as like a family computer or an own little personal computer that you're occasionally just going to need for like emails, YouTube, Netflix, or whatever. But it can also be, let me see how far it can be configured. So let me see. Okay, so the iMacs only come with the M3 chip. You can't customize them with a Pro or Max model. But you can upgrade the iMacs up to 24 gigabytes of unified memory. And by the way, it starts at 8 gigabytes. If you want to get 24, that adds $400 to your sticker price. Your storage, initially, it starts at 512 on the high end. The high end option, that is. I want to make that clear. So, you have your different tiers, and then you can customize each tier. So this is the highest tier. It starts at 512. But you can upgrade it all the way to 2 terabyte storage for $600 more. And then, of course, you have the option of the Magic Trackpad or the Magic Mouse plus Magic Trackpad combination. Let's go ahead and go with that. So on the high end, an iMac fully spec'd out in 2023 is going to set you back a little south of $3,000, sorry, rather. That's going to be $2,820. Why is it $28? Wait, what? That's so weird. 28. What's up with the $8? Where'd that come from? Weird. Anyway, so okay, not bad. And you still have the same colors, I believe. So you have purple, orange, yellow, which was the one that I had, silver, pink, green, and blue. So finally the iMacs got some love, but we did not get to see the newer redesign. Like we were hoping for 31-inch iMacs, but we never got them. Guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here, and ironically, I see 28 of you guys over here on stream right now, so I do want to say thank you. I'm going to go ahead and look at these last live stream chats, and then I'm going to call it quits, so I do want to say thank you to everyone who made it on chat. Vicente, $7,000. Yeah, I know, that's fully maxed out. Corey Baller. Vicente, time to open OnlyFans for that price. I'm dead. Not the OnlyFans. Aaron says, if I trade in my M1, I'd get set $1,700 towards an M3. Not bad. Chris P says, thanks for the live stream. Absolutely, Chris P. It's people like you that I do these live streams for. Literally, I'm here to answer your questions because I know, especially with the holidays coming up, you guys are inevitably going to have tech questions. I mean, tech just consumes our life every single day. Think about a day that you don't use tech. Unless you're Amish, stop lying to me and stop lying to yourself, because that's a big old cap. We use technology every day. So this is why these live streams are here. Hopefully they are not only fun and entertaining for you guys, because I mean, hey, if you got nothing to do, might as well join on the live stream, right? But if you have specific questions and if you're shopping for something, then this is an absolutely perfect time for you to do so, simply because I'm able to look at the live chat, look at your comments, look at you guys' questions, and actually interact with you guys in basically real time. Of course, there's a slight delay. A 10-second delay, but still, I mean, I can be out here interacting with you guys. So Chris P, thank you for that. Corey says, I started a new job in a couple of days. I'm stoked. We'll be working in a liquor store. Man, that's nice. That'd be, oh man, we'd be good friends. I'm an electrician, but taking a break. I need the break. Nice, man. Yeah, sometimes you need changes in careers. I used to be a mortgage loan originator, and then I needed something new in my life. Now, granted, I was still suffering with the grief of my father during that time. And I couldn't do it. It was, I felt like a number, like I wasn't a human, like I didn't matter, like it was all about money and profit at the end of the day. So I just figured, let's try something new. I went back to school, and now I'm a sales consultant for AT&T. So yeah, I get that, man. Vicente. Oh, by the way, Corey, good luck on your new job. Please update me on the future live streams on how that goes. That's very cool. I meant the MacBook Pro with M3 Basic is just a MacBook Pro without the experience. It's not a M3 Pro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna review that one because I don't know. It's Apple marketing at its finest. That is not a Pro MacBook. Trust me, that is not a Pro MacBook. They just wanted to bring that price to an attractive level, right? So, Garabir 42, hey, migrating from a 45 millimeter to the Ultra, will I lose braided bands? Have to get it in smaller sizes, I mean. Yes. So, if you're getting your braided solo bands in any of the smaller variants, so that's what, the 38, the 40, or the 41 millimeter variants, you're going to lose true capability. Now, they'll still fit. They're still going to click in place with the magnet, but of course, you're going to have this big, bulky watch with like these very skinny braided solo bands. Up to you. If I've always said within the band community, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So if you happen to find that the big Ultra casing and the smaller bands, if that's up your alley, go for it. But you are going to have a noticeable like gap at the ends because you don't have the true size, right? So up to you. But yeah, you're going to lose the true capability. So Ultra bands, it's either you're going to have, well, I'm assuming you're going to get one Ultra band whenever you pick up your Apple Watch Ultra, if you haven't already. But yeah, if you had the prior 38, 40, or 41 millimeter bands, technically the Ultra is not compatible with it. Again, it'll stick in place with the magnet and it is doable, but for me personally, it looks a little off. You know what I mean? So up to you though. Thanks for your question though. Corey, Vicente can join if you can come visit, teach me some Espanol at the same time. I'll teach you French and we can just talk Apple. We do have an Apple store, which is the only one. Hold on, that went to full screen. Damn, talking is kind of hard, man. Is the only one for many miles. I can see that. Apple Watch Punk, thanks, man. Clayton Miller, you're quitting. Boo. Upgrading my Mac Mini to the Mini 1 to the M3 Pro. Nice, the 14-inch. That's really good. Corey is clocking out. Good night, man. Hopefully you have a good one. Young D, in my opinion, I think the M3 Pro will be a hot seller. I agree. That's the one that starts at around $2,000 on the 14-inch model. I think so too. Perfect. And then Gyra Beer 42, thanks for the answer. Love your channel. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So guys, we've been on live stream for 50 minutes, really for about 45 because of those technical difficulties. I did want to say thank you to everyone for enduring through that. Again, as I said, tech, you love it when it works, you hate it when it doesn't, and sometimes that happens, but I appreciate you guys sticking through. I am clocking out for now. It is a little late over here and I'm feeling pretty tired. I think I'm just gonna shower and then head to bed. Guys, do not forget to hydrate. If you haven't drank any water today, what is wrong with you? Please drink some water. We are like 78% water ourselves. Please do it. It only benefits your body. I have my water right here, which I'm gonna chug right after stream. But guys, yeah, now that this Apple October event is behind us, we have a ton of MacBook content coming up later in November. Duh, you guys probably guessed that by now. So y'all take care, please. I hope everyone has a great evening, good afternoon, or a good day, depending on where you are in the world. I know, Rahi, it's good day for you. It's like 7 a.m. out there. For us, at least here on the eastern coast in the United States, it is getting a little late. It's almost 11 p.m., so it's time to wind down. So guys, catch you on the next one, the next live stream. We're back on schedule. It's going to be in 2 days. It's going to be on Wednesday, and it's going to be roughly around the same time, about 9:45 to 10, probably 9:45, just to make it a little bit earlier for my peeps out here over on the East Coast. So take care, clocking out, but I cannot wait to catch you all on my next video.